Hi guys. As you all know, it was my birthday not long ago. So we were out on Friday night having a few drinks and I got chatting to this 25-year-old kid, super ambitious, and he was telling me all about how he's in real estate and how he's enjoying his job, and he's doing well, but how he admires the big bosses and how they are doing so well. They're doing really well and they're earning so much money, and that's just amazing. That's the goal. That's where he wants to get to. So I asked him, so what would it take for you to get there? What do you need to set in place and start doing now to be able to become that person that you admire? And he kind of was a bit confused. He's like, well, actually, I probably have to quit my job and do my own thing and, get my own clients and get my own kind of brokerage maybe eventually. And I was like, okay, so what are you doing about it? Or, is that something that you're planning to do, like, already? And he was like, no, because that would mean, quitting his job, and that's, it's a bit risky, and, but he's doing really well anyway. And I was like, well, so you're basically saying that you are so you preferring the good life to a great life. So you'd rather stick with the good life than potentially having this incredible life that you really look up to and that you actually really want, but you're not willing to take the risk. And you can literally see his, brains racking, and he was like, well, if you put it that way, that's probably a good point. And I was like, well, yeah, good is the enemy of great. And if you don't take the risk, then you're not necessarily going to get the gain. So anyone who's really made it big in life and is doing really well, would have taken a risk before. And I'm not saying, risky investments or, risky, property purchases, but that's taking a bet on yourself and really recognizing that you have something to give and something that you want to achieve, and you can do it, and you put everything into yourself to be able to achieve that. And I know it can be so seductive to, live the good life, the good career that pays well, and we don't have to think about it much. It's convenient, and trust me, I certainly was in that realm for a long time. But I always had this niggling feeling about there's got to be something else out there. There's got to be something that's deeper, that's more fulfilling and more to life than just doing my regular job. And once I took that step, yes, it took a lot of courage and it took a lot of time to be able to do that. But now that I see what potential is out there, huge potential is out there for anyone who's willing to take the step and taking a risk, it's up for grabs. Seriously, I promise you. But most of us are just so blind to it most of the time. And it does take that leap of faith sometimes to be able to gain and really maximize the potential that we all have. And I know you have that potential, and I know you have access to much greater things than you can possibly imagine right now. And it doesn't always have to be a big, massive leap. It can just be small little steps that will eventually take you there, and eventually take you to that point that you can say, this is what I want to do, and I know is going to be right for me. So if you want to make a start and start taking little steps toward that greatness, the great life, rather than just a good life, then check out my free video training on the link in the bio or in the comment. And I would love to help you move along with your journey to greatness. Speak soon.